In this challenge review, we're going to animate our sphere. Now to begin, you always need to select the game object you want to animate. We'll hop into our animation window here, and with that sphere selected, we can create a new clip. So go to our animations folder, and let's call this sphere, and we'll call it forwards. With that animation clip created, we can now begin keyframing. Hop into record, and we're going to say, hey, you're going to start off over here, 5th frame, you're over there, and we're going to copy that 1st frame over to the 10th frame so that we get a nice ping pong effect. We need to slow down the sample rate to about 5, and I'm pretty happy with that. We'll stop recording. We now have that animation, so if we hop into our sphere here and go into the sphere controller, we now have 2 animations. We have the sphere hover and the sphere forwards. All I have to do, right click, make transition. It's automatically going to go to sphere forwards as soon as it's done. And if I go to sphere hover, it's automatically going to go to there once the sphere forward happens. Now, why does it wait for the whole animation to finish? How does that actually work? If you click on the transition, you'll see that there's this thing called a has exit time. That has exit time says, do I need to finish my animation? When that's checked, it means that it's going to automatically finish the animation. And if we look at the settings here, it's actually going to transition about 87.5% of the way into the next animation. And that's how that works. So when you're creating character animations, it gets a little more complex. You want immediate feedback for the user. Oftentimes, you're actually going to turn this off so that you can interrupt an animation and go immediately to the next animation. Let's say if I was jumping or going from run to idle, for example. I want it to happen immediately, not after the animation clip is done. So that's what these settings are for. If we go ahead and just play this though, we should have the desired result where we are hovering and then we are going forwards and backwards, and then hovering and forwards and backwards.